Moving on to Girl of the Year 2017, Gabriella McBride. Starting with her name, Gabriella McBride.
I don't know, like, I'm not disgusted by the name Gabriella McBride. It's definitely not the worst gaudy name. It's not the best either.
I'd give it like a 6. Moving on to Gabriella's appearance.
I think she's really cute. The only thing is, she literally was a Truly Me. They just, like, kind of repackaged her into a Girl of the Year, which I think, well, that's never been done before, and it feels a little lazy to me.
Originally, Tinny was going to be the Girl of the Year for this year, and then they started to realize, like, it's getting a little weird that, like, there hasn't been a Black Girl of the Year yet. So they started to, like, you know, want to do that, obviously, because people were getting a little upset. And at that point, there was no appropriate time to release that doll. So, I mean, I feel like she was kind of just rushed and they used a Truly Me, but she is still pretty because that Truly Me was gorgeous. So overall, I'd rate her appearance like a
7.5.
Continuing on, we have Gabriella's collection, starting with her meet outfit.
This is just okay to me. It's very basic. It looks a little awkward looking. I don't even know why. Maybe it's just like the shirt's layered or something like that. It's a little awkward.
Next is Gabriella's rehearsal outfit.
I've seen people wear this outfit before in like different styles of dance before, so I guess it makes sense. And it's kind of cute in a way.
Next is Gabriella's pajamas.
They seem very basic to me.
Next is Gabriella's sparkling sequins outfit.
So this one's very strange to me.
The v-neck is so bad. She looks like a wrestler or something. Like, I don't even know what this is. It's bad. I don't like it.
You know what this reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of, there's this time in my dancing career where I was like, I don't know, 8 or 10 or something like that, and I was taking a jazz class, and it finally got to like the summer showcase, and they put us in these butt ugly, like, sparkly outfits and got on the stage and did Call Me Maybe. This one reminds me exactly of the costume. It's so itchy and awkward and disgusting looking.
Next is Gabriella's Take Flight performance outfit.
I like that they went for a brighter color. I think that's kind of unique.
Next is Gabriella's celebration dress.
Out of all of Gabriella's, like, clothing, I think this would be the one that I'd most likely buy.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of a lot of Gabriella's outfits. I think this one's really cute. I like how it's blue rather than another pink dress.
I think it's unfortunate that she only has, like, 4 outfits to buy. That's kind of sad.
Moving on to Gabriella's accessories, starting with the accessories that could be purchased with her meet outfit. These are interesting.
It just, once again, seems very basic to me, and I'm kind of sick and tired of American Girls selling, like, hair accessories when it's literally just a bunch of hair ties and bobby pins.
Next is Gabriella's Creative Studio set, and this was only $58.
That's, like, ridiculous, like, compared to all the others. Like, how did it get that cheap? I want to know. And it's pretty stinking cute. Like, Isabel's bar, I think, was like $70, and this is $58, and you get a lot more. So, I don't know. Seems like a good deal to me.
Next are Gabriella's tap shoes. These are pretty much just tap shoes.
I wish they did just regular black tap shoes.
Next is Gabriella's Showtime kit, and this is pretty much just a bunch of like different hair things, makeup stuff. One cool thing that came with this is like American Girl's first real like doll nail polish, and it's removed by like water, so that's kind of interesting, but this overall is kind of
basic.
Next is Gabriella's performance case.
I actually think this is pretty neat. I wish honestly that there was more included, but it's pretty cool.
Then we have Gabriella's cat.
Y'all know I will always love American Girls animals, even if they do look like roadkill, which this one kind of does. I still love it. I still think it's adorable.
Then we have Gabriella's chair and ottoman set, and this was $75.
But honestly, it's super cute. I wish it had more like accessories that came with it that would make it like more worthwhile and justify that price.
Next is Gabriella's loft bed, and this was $225.
This was kind of her big item, and it really does just feel like to me the McKenna bed 2.0. Like, you could tell that they knew that was successful, so they're just like, let's try it again. And honestly, it's still really cute. I'm not gonna lie.
The last accessory for Gabriella is Gabriella's colorful cupcake set. These are cupcakes.
One thing I really don't like about Gabriella's collection and her overall story, but we're not going to get into that right now, is just how all over the place it feels. Like, what do you want me to care about? Her dance, her music, what? Like, it just feels all over the place.
So overall, I would rate her collection like a 5.5.
Yeah, just pretty basic.
Now on to Gabriella's story.
So Gabriella lives in Philadelphia. She has a stuttering problem and is using spoken word poetry to kind of help with that, along with speech therapy. She dances, and what she does is tap, hip hop, and ballet. She really loves poetry and she's very good at writing. Yeah, she often works hard to try to like impress others, though she can be really insecure about her stutter, and she likes to speak from her heart. So she lives with her parents and her cousin Red, who is staying with them while his mom is overseas. Her best friend is Tegan, a computer coder, and she's also a friend with Isaiah, a Shakespeare lover. And she used to be like bullied by Alia, but eventually befriended her by reaching out and telling her that she liked her confidence.
And the two of them end up being co-counselors for the 6th grade at school.
And that's it. Now, I really, really, really love that they gave Gabriella a stuttering problem.
Like I've said before, I really like when American Girls, Girl of the Years, have like real problems, and I'd like to see more American girls with like disabilities or anything like that. I think that'd be really cool.
And to be honest, I did have a speech impediment growing up, so I like that they incorporated like speech therapy and gave, you know, a Girl of the Year with a speech impediment. That's pretty cool, and I wish that they would have focused on that and her love of poetry and how that's helping her deal with her stutter, rather than adding like all the unnecessary like dance.
I thought that was kind of a weird combination, and I wish they kind of just took that entire part out. And then I think her story would have been a lot better.
Yeah, and especially with like, it just feels really rushed together, and they just kind of put a bunch of plot lines together and hoped for the best. And I wish they would have taken more time to deal with a really cool storyline.
So overall, I'd give her story like a
7.
Moving on to Girl of the Year 2018, Luciana Vega.
Starting with her name, Luciana Vega. I actually really do like her name overall. I like that it rolls off the tongue, and I like the nickname possibilities with Luciana. I like it.
I think it's actually a really cool name, and I'd give it like a
8.5.
Yeah, an 8.5 is. Moving on to Luciana's appearance.
Something very notable about her appearance is, of course, that streak of purple in her hair.
And yeah, I mean, I think that was an interesting thing to do.
I like it when American Girl gives their Girl of the Years like a unique feature that usually dolls don't come with.
A really, really pretty doll.
Yeah, of course she does kind of look like Marisol because of the tan Josefina mold, but she's still pretty.
I mean, like, she doesn't look like Marisol, but like we like her collection to be so ridiculously diverse that like she would look a little bit too similar. So I'd give her like a 8.5 on her look as well. Moving on to Luciana's collection, starting with her meet outfit.
I actually really adore this meet outfit. I think it's really cute.
And moving on to the rest of Luciana's collection, we have Luciana's flight suit.
I think it really goes with her story. I like the price. I just think it's cute.
Then we have Luciana's pajamas.
Okay, this is better to me. I like when they do different things with the pajamas. This is a little bit different than the normal pajamas that you'd see in American Girl. So yeah.
Next is Luciana's stellar outfit.
I feel like a lot of people ended up purchasing this outfit, and I think with good reason.
I think it's something that you could pull into like a lot of the things you could pull into everyday outfits. And yeah, the NASA jacket is really cute. Next, we have Luciana's spacesuit, and this was $75, and that's a little pricey for a doll outfit.
I really just cannot justify spending $75 on a doll outfit, even if I really do like the look of it. I think it's really cute. $75.
Next, we have Luciana's Starry Night outfit.
To me, this is one of the outfits in Luciana's collections that kind of was a miss to me. And it's not necessarily the dress's fault. I feel like it's the black tights with the dress.
I don't get why it had to be black and black. I just feel like they could have made the dress itself just not such a straight, like, A-line dress. It could have been, maybe had ruffles or something, and then just not have tights with it. Moving on to Luciana's accessories, starting with the accessories that came with her meet outfit. They're pretty simple. They all kind of go with her story. There's, like, astronaut ice cream and all that, so, you know. Next is Luciana's Mars habitat. This was $350.
Dear Lord, $350. I don't care if your daughter thinks she's the next, like, stinking, what's that guy's name? Neil Armstrong. That, your daughter is, like, stinking crazy if she thinks she's getting a $350 Mars habitat.
This is way too expensive, guys. Like, when are you ever going to use this? I could see, like, you could get all these crazy stop motion ideas with this in your dollhouse, but it shouldn't be $350. Quite honestly, this thing shouldn't exist. It goes with their story, but like I said before, it's a little unrealistic.
And honestly, while I, like, walk through the American Girl place and I see that, I think to myself, huh. But is that worth spending $350? No.
Alright, moving on to Luciana's Maker Station. This was $100, which is a ridiculous price, but,
better than a Mars habitat. Maybe if mommy can't buy the Mars habitat, she'll get you this instead.
I feel like this looks like a science fair project, so, like, it shouldn't be $100. I feel like $50 would be more reasonable. Next is Luciana's telescope projector set.
Now this is something I would get.
This is only $40, and I mean, that's pretty okay.
And I could see this in my dollhouse. I think it's cute. So
this
yeah.
Definitely reminds me of something that one of our dolls would have. Next is Luciana's robotic dog. And I don't find this one cute.
Okay, listen. You know I love American Girl animals. What is this atrocity? Like, I get it that she, like, is so into STEM, and she's, like, built all these robots. But come on, American Girl. Give her a real dog. She just wants a real dog, man. He doesn't even have a name.
That dog can't cuddle with you at night. That dog ain't gonna eat your food with you.
That dog has no name. How sad is that? That dog is gonna spy on you and send, like, recordings to the FBI.
Yeah, that dog isn't gonna lick your face. That dog isn't gonna fart. That dog isn't gonna do any of that.
That dog is gonna send your social security to the dark web.
So don't get that dog. Next is Luciana's Visitor Center accessories.
I know people have been, like, going crazy over NASA lately, like, all them teeny boppers wearing their little NASA shirts. I was an OG NASA lover. I love NASA, and I love space. And yeah, I would get this.
Next is Luciana's Starry Night accessories, and I believe these are meant to go with her Starry Night outfit, obviously. But it's pretty much just some hair ties, guys, so go get those from Walmart.
The purse is cute. I need better, like, things to put in it.
I like the charm bracelet. I think the lip gloss is stupid. Alright guys, and that is all of Luciana's collection, and overall, I give her collection about a 8? I think an 8, because, I mean, a lot of it is super adorable, but expensive. Yep. So it's cool. Moving on to Luciana Vega's story.
Luciana, who is nicknamed Lucy, is aspiring to be the first person to explore Mars and refers to herself as the future first girl on Mars. She is very confident in herself, but she can be impulsive in her decisions, such as adding a purple streak in her hair to match her best friend Ryland's, and leading the Red Rovers to break rules and attempt to find their missing motor module. Although sometimes she can doubt herself due to her plans failing, and she often worries about being a good leader and a good older sister. Lucy is incredibly creative, considering herself to be too creative. She loves sketching, and she's also incredibly determined, which you can see when she takes part in an essay contest to get into space camp for several years before actually winning. So yeah, sometimes she has a lot of anxiety, and she goes into what she calls panic mode, where she kind of feels like she's dying and has trouble breathing, which is of course like a panic attack. Yeah, something cool is that Luciana is bilingual and can speak both English and Spanish fluently.
Okay, so I think Luciana's story is pretty cool.
So yeah, I think it was pretty cool that they made a Girl of the Year who was interested in, like, STEM. I think that's cool. And I also think it's cool and kind of interesting that they included like her having basically panic attacks, even if they don't ever explicitly say that she has like an anxiety disorder.
Yeah, I think it was pretty cool. I think she's definitely a really cool girl of the year with her story. Yeah, I really do enjoy her story. I like how she likes writing, and that's how she ends up getting into her space camp. And I'd give her story like a 9. Yeah. This averages loosely on a score to an 8.5, which is pretty good. Moving on to Girl of the Year 2019, which is our current Girl of the Year, Blair Wilson. Starting with the name, Blair Wilson.
I'm sorry if your name is Blair.
I don't like the name Blair.
I don't like the name Blair.
It sounds like blah.
I really don't like the name Blair. I'm sorry. It's probably one of my least favorite Girl of the Year names, next to Nikki Fleming. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give her name like a 2.
Moving on to Blair's appearance.
So, something unique about Blair is she was the first doll to have this really, really pale skin, and I actually really do enjoy her complexion. However,
I wish this complexion was not with the Josefina face mold.
Something about her just really irks me. Like, I have nightmares about this.
Like, she needs freckles, she needs something, she needs a different face mold, she needs her own face mold. It just doesn't work for me. It's so bad. She has beautiful hair, beautiful eyes, a beautiful skin tone, but they are so ugly together. I'm so sorry. I know that a lot of you people love this doll. And you know what? Everyone is allowed to have their own kind of opinion, so you guys can come at us in the comments, but...
Yeah, she literally looks, like, dead inside. I'm sorry if you really love her, if you saved up all your money to get this doll. I just don't like her.
And I know a lot of people that do have this doll and love her, and I'm glad you guys love her, but I don't, so sorry.
I would probably give her appearance like a 2. I know it's very, like, subjective, and if you think she is the prettiest thing ever, I'm very happy for you.
And a 2 is just because she has, like, a lot of pretty features, but when they're put together, they're just so bad. Moving on to Blair's collection.
Starting with her meet outfit. I think Blair's collection has a lot of cute items, and her meet outfit is one of them.
I do love the little bees on her dress. I love the style of the dress. It's a very pretty cut. Next is Blair's bridesmaid's dress.
I think this is very cute, but also very fancy. Of course, she is a bridesmaid, so I guess it makes sense, but I don't know if I could put my doll in this like on a casual Tuesday.
It is a very pretty dress, though. Next is Blair's PJs. Then we have Blair's gardening outfit. I like this a lot. I don't see the need for the choker. It's cute, though. Next is Blair's floral flare outfit. Oh my god, this is hideous. Like, I'm sorry. This looks like she joined the circus and then, like, is walking across the tightrope as we speak.
I absolutely hate this outfit. This might be my least favorite doll outfit in the history of Girl of the Years.
No, like, in the history of everything. Like, I don't even think there's anything whatsoever that I like about this. It's like, what even is this? It's hideous. Moving on to Blair's accessories. Starting with the accessories that could come with her meet outfit.
I think it's kind of cool that they included so much in her accessories.
Then we have Blair's Family Farm Restaurant, and this is $300.
It looks so plasticky.
It looks very bad to me.
It looks like a little tyke playhouse set.
It does look like a little tyke playhouse. It's cute, but it's not. Next is Blair's Party Decor. Okay.
This is $85, and it's literally like an arch.
I don't know if Blair picked this out.
This is why you don't let a child plan your wedding.
Because, like, look at it. It's, like, brown and pink. It's, like, repulsive. I want to, like, puke looking at this.
Next is Blair's Garden, which is $50, which I don't know how to feel about that price.
I feel like I could make this for, like, $5. Moving on to Blair's Garden accessories.
This is only $20, which is a good deal and is cute.
Quite honestly, I think this is one of Blair's cuter items that I would actually might purchase one day. Next is Blair's lamb.
Blair's lamb is heartwarming and adorable, and no one can fight me on that. I would rather get her lamb than her, so.
Then we have Blair's piglet,
who looks literally like Pua. So
this does look like Pua.
Get Pua. I mean, who would not get Pua? I mean, are you not gonna get Pua? Are you not gonna get Pua? Are you not gonna get Pua? Get it.
And that is all for Blair's collection, and overall, I'd give her collection like a 6.5. Moving on to Blair's
story.
Her story.
I'm putting air quotes here, guys.
Blair is a 10-year-old girl who lives on the Pleasant View farm bed and breakfast. She is very creative, responsible, and hardworking, and is good at improvising solutions to the unique problems that can arise on her farm. She loves her family, even though she often finds her younger brother annoying, and she loves caring for the animals on the farm, such as Penelope the lamb, Dash the goat, and Dandelion the silky chicken. Her favorite thing to do is help her mom cook meals for the guests in the kitchen. She enjoys spending time on her tablet to play games or talk to her friends, but she can sometimes get too caught up and forget to talk to people in reality. She also can get too focused on her plans, such as when she spent her entire summer planning a wedding and forgetting to spend time with her friends. Blair's love of cooking becomes challenging when she finds out she is lactose intolerant and will have to go dairy-free for some time. While she and her mom experiment with dairy substitutes, she finds her allergies embarrassing and doesn't like to bring them up.
And that's her story. I have a lot of issues with Blair's story.
I think that the whole idea of her working at a bed and breakfast is interesting. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of Kit happening right there. Like,
yeah.
Because if you guys don't know, she had a bed and breakfast.
But that's interesting nonetheless. I really, 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 really deplore this whole, like, internet tablet, like, not spending time with their family storyline. That is so incredibly stupid.
They're, like, trying to, like, cater to, like, this new generation of kids, like, because I'm sure they hear that from their parents a lot.
Like, this,
like,
that
it's
sounds
time
like a
to
lecture from your mommy.
Like, it's time to unplug. It's dinner time.
Like, I hate that storyline, and I also really hate the whole lactose intolerance storyline, just because I feel like there's a lot of bigger issues than just a lactose intolerance. Like,
even like the speech impediment is a bigger deal than lactose intolerance.
Obviously.
Yeah, like I don't like that at all. I think lactose intolerance is something you can deal with. People are like vegan by choice, which means they don't have milk in their diet. So, I mean,
I just think that it feels
stupid.
Like, everything is so shallow with her story. I wish she had bigger problems, and I just don't like these very, like,
honestly, she'd just be better as, like, the cutesy little farm girl.
Yeah.
And, like, the whole wedding thing, I don't get it. It's stupid. Yeah, like, I think she should just be the cute farm girl that takes care of animals, and she'd have more depth to her.
Yep.
So, I'd give her story, like, a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, this averages Blair Wilson's score to a 3, and you guys can get mad at us, like, this is our opinion. We just don't like this doll, and you know what, we're very happy that so many people do. I've seen some people kind of cutesy her up a little bit with customizing, but she's still just not pretty to me. Her collection is okay, she has a couple things in there. Her collection's pretty expensive. Her story is awful.
I'm just not a fan, and I'm so sorry if you love this doll, and I'm sorry that we have to end this series on, like, a bad note, but it's the truth. So, yeah.
So
guys, we'll be doing the final results of this whole experiment in the next video, just to see how everyone stacks up.